Hi, my name is Janet Creason. I'm the owner of Here to Help Serving Our Seniors. We are a company that offers full service pack and moves, estate cleanouts and buyouts, and odd jobs and decluttering for senior citizens. It can get pretty hectic. It can get pretty busy. And as calls come in, I would take the call, I would write it down, I would put it on my calendar, I'd write my little notes, I'd put my little reminders up, and I got things done. And then I started with Thrive Time. Business started expanding a little bit, and I got busier and busier, and which is great. And my little notes would be expanding, and my little stickies would be here and there and everywhere. And pretty soon, as the calls came in, I'd go on a consult, and I'd get another call. Can you take somebody to the doctor? Sure, and check my calendar, fit it in, write my notes, and then another call would come in, and I was just kind of handling it. I was handling it as it came in. I was in my car. I was everywhere. No 2 days were the same. Absolutely no 2 days were the same. Calls were coming in from the children, from the grandchildren, from the actual senior themselves, and from the facilities. And I was running everywhere. But you know what? I was getting it done. And then pretty soon I started becoming overwhelmed and not really understanding why until I talked to Sean, my coach at Thrive Time. And he started talking about time blocking and he broke down exactly what I needed to do. For instance, every morning at this time, I respond to emails. I'm like, I just respond to emails when I get time to respond to emails because I got to do this and I got to do that and I got to do this. No, you time block out your items, your tasks that you have to do. You leave a little leeway in your day to accommodate those things that come up. We do postmortem cleanouts. That's obviously not a planned item, and we have to put that into those little slots that we leave available after we time block. So now my days are kind of filled with the same thing on Monday, the same thing on Tuesday, the same thing on Wednesday, and instead of being a rubber band pulled in a million different directions and then just shutting down because you just can't even do one more thing because everybody's needs are met. Every one of your clients' needs are met. It's fantastic, but your needs aren't met. And your rubber band is just being pulled and snapped and so forth. And now I am pushing myself to get my items done because I have determined that's what I want to do. So as Sean told me early on in our coaching, your business has to stop controlling you. You have to control your business. That is the perfect example of what I saw happen here. Instead of me answering and going and running and taking care of everybody else, I was able to put it down into time blocking on my calendar, and I know exactly what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do next. And you know what? When I have that slot that's open for something, that's where I can put in those little emergencies that come in from the nature of my business. I really thought time blocking, nope, not going to work. You know why? Because my business is so different than anybody else's. Nobody else has the type of business I have. It's not going to work for me. You don't understand. The children call, the clients call, they're elderly. Sometimes you have to see them in person because they can't hear over the phone or you can't communicate over the phone for any other reason. And it's just different, Sean. It's just different. My business is different than anybody else's. BS. I call BS on all that. If you think that you are so different that this is not going to affect you, you're 100% wrong. And I really hope that you listen and you start time blocking because it will change everything. I mean, I was breaking down every night. I was so exhausted. I was running around here, running around there, taking care of everybody's needs, but I got it all done and that's all that mattered. No, it's not all that matters. I want to be able to come home and still function and be a lively part of my family. Time blocking will allow you to do that. Time blocking will let you smile about your work again. Time blocking will let you be very confident when that call comes in. I know exactly what time frame I can put that in, and if they can't put it in that time frame, guess what? They wait for me to put it in another time frame I have. They're not going to run away from you because you have this limited availability on your schedule. They're going to respect that. And when you tell them with confidence, these are the days I have open, that's pretty much that. It works, and your business just keeps growing and your time becomes more free. I have more free time to do things because now, after I took some Ruth to the doctor, and then I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I got to go back and respond to those emails, or I got to get on my phone and respond to no, it was already done. It's in the time blocking. I don't have those little tasks that are floating around in my head trying to pick at me and get me to do them first. It was already taken care of with time blocking. I already had it scheduled. I already did the task. I push myself. I don't get pulled by things. I'm the one in control of that, and I highly recommend it, and I just can't say enough good about it. Thanks, Thrive Time. Thanks, Sean.